Heaven, everyone. This is Tycoon Wibby, and this is Thinking and Speaking in Yes. Yes. So, watched the video the other day, and they were talking about that the multiverse is real because they're going off one of those uh, ideas from quantum mechanics. And I'm like, the idea of thinking and speaking in yes is a direct offshoot of thinking that's true, right? Instead of being in the part of life where we're still questioning, well, is the multiverse real? Like, well, maybe, right? We're moving past all that and say, yes, the multiverse is very, very real, yes, and this is how you travel it on purpose, yeah? Because you think that a heavener would tell you to only go to heaven. I give God bless it where you go, right? Just do it on purpose, yes? Because by definition, if you are in these verses, you've stopped doing anything on purpose, right? You're just carrying and going as the etheric winds flow you, yeah? So, yes, that is about traveling the yes verses because you like to see them, right? That's one of the reasons why we're thinking and speaking in yes, because we would like to actually start experiencing and living out in real 3D life. Yes, heaven, blessed. And we comprehend that we must do that because of the structure of the everywhere. Yeah? Because we learned in quantum mechanics that before the waveform collapses, every geometric that can be expressed is. It coalesces down into one geometric expression for you to experience, yes? And it belies the structure of the everywhere. And we all comprehend, yes? The structure of the everywhere is simply the set of all geometric expressions. Kinda simple, right? Like, yeah. And once again, we go back to the advantage of a yes mind, right? If you would like to have a mind that makes beautiful thoughts easily, yes, yes mind, right? If you would like to be sitting somewhere like I am here in the room by myself and have your mind give you thoughts that make you tickle, yeah, that's gonna be that heavy mind, bud. Because we have reached the idea where there is a direct correlation between vibration and atomic arrangement. Yes, there is a direct correlation between etheric waveforms and experiences seen from the eyes. Yes, right? If you would like to build a negative scene, you do so with negative waveforms, right? With negative vibrations. And so if you would like to build the happy, you do so with happy waveforms, happy vibrations. Yes? Because all of eternity is organized along the line of etheric perturbation, right? Vibration, waveforms of that which is and will always be. Yes? As I say in my lingo, the eternal solid, right? That thing that is actually a solid. Because we have yet to ever experience a solid here. There are zero solids here, yeah? Everything has space within it, right? Even you, yeah. So, thinking and speaking in yes. Why? If you have any kind of inclination to be a good person, right? And you go look up these words that are in the common usage, the anti-heaven, the anti-blessed, they put the anti-yes in nearly every word that they can, and they have so many forms of it, right? And so when you begin to see that pattern, and you're like, okay, I'm a good being. If you use the word bad to describe me and I end up feeling disrespected by it, that makes sense. A good being likes to be called good, likes to be thought of as good, right? Regardless of what you're actually thinking. Like, this is from them to them, right? I'm good because I like to be good. And if something tries to throw bad on me because that is all that it can do, I will feel disrespected. Yes, I will feel a certain way, right? Otherwise, why be good? Yes? So, having a goal of being a good person and to look at the dictionary and to have these horrible words, and this is supposed to be me and my life and my awareness with my vibrations rippling all throughout my eternal self. Yes, it's going to be that heaven, that blessing, that yes in here. Right? Because it's like happiness feels good, right? Like it does. And it's a weird thing that you got to get used to putting feeling happy first. Thinking thoughts that make you feel happy. Remembering to smile because smiling triggers that happy feeling. Yeah? Yes. Thinking and speaking in yes. Thinking and speaking in yes. And that is KYIS. Yes? Because we have two yeses, right? YES and KYIS, which is to perceive from affirming or agreeing with. Yes? I have built a certainty from using and truly observing what is and agreeing with it. Yes, if I observe, certain vibrations get used, scenes look certain ways. Yes, I will yes it, I will agree with it, I will affirm it, and I will make it into my practice. Yes? Only a yes mind can think yes thoughts. Yes, only a heaven mind can think heaven thoughts. Yes, only a blessed mind can think blessed thoughts. So if you have the anti-yes going all throughout this all day, those are the thoughts that you can think. We do see it as yes minds, as heaveners. We do see it. You think we're going to tell you every time, hey bud, I can tell by your words that geometries flying through your mind are absolutely terrifying. You could make a horror movie out of them and it would be great to those that love to be scared and frightened and angered and saddened and depressed. Yes? In the same way, when a heavener meets a heavener, the greeting is heaven, heaven. Because right off the jump, you already, yes, what's on my mind? That heaven. What geometries are in here? Heaven. What feelings are usually going on up in here? Versions of that heaven. Yes. So it's about also comprehending that the real game is always played without ever being talked on. Yes? So, of course, I will comprehend that the geometries are going on in your mind are going to lead you to those states. It's going to be terrible. It's going to be horrible for you and anybody involved with you. Yes? And I will learn, yeah, I'm going to go over here to the yes minds because it's them futures is yes. Them futures is heaven. Them futures is blessed. Yes? And in the same way, when you meet me, I will say heaven, heaven to let you yes. Right? You see how we use that yes, that KYIS. Let you yes that I'm on that heaven from the jump. That yes, this is about to be different. Heaven. And As a heaven mind, yes, it's very odd that everyone feels so comfortable using the vibrations of the bad and they will fight for it. Even those people usually looking at these videos here, because it's 2024, they think I'm crazy because I'm talking about the verses of yes, that I have accepted that the multiverse is in fact real. Because go on with yourself and your pride, right? Like, we on one planet and we got pride that we done learned something about eternity. We're on one planet. There are 2 trillion galaxies. As far as we seen, we got 8 planets in this guy here, right? One of them's good. One of them got demoted to a dwarf planet, right? So as far as we is, right, we got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 planets that we ourselves can occupy just in our solar system, but yet there's pride. There's pride, right? And there is stalling of change, and we only on one planet. So you look in history and you see all the times that pride smacked them in the face. The Europeans thought that they were aware of all the world. They came over here and there was an entirely new landmass. We were aware of what we were aware of, then we made the atomic bomb, right? Then we discovered DNA, right? 4680, right? Right? Large language models, yeah. And once again, it is about the formations of yes, right? The structure of the everywhere is absolutely easy to see. It is organized along the lines of vibration. That's very easy. Bad words, bad scenes. Good words, good scenes. Yes? And I have a history in Christianity, yes? And Paul said, think on these things. Truthfulness, kindness, lovingness, right? These words that define goodness, right? Yes? So, thinking and speaking in yes. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get a little group of that yes mind for this civilization, because the yes mind answers the question. A civilization on the anti-yes is going to become an advanced civilization. How? How? They're literally on the anti-yes. They're literally stuck in the geometries of the anti-yes, which literally prohibit the expressions of grand, glory, and beautiful, which is what an advanced civilization is, yes? It is the yes mind civilization that ends up becoming the advanced civilization, yeah? And it's so odd, right? Like, a well mind is going to think in words that align with it, yes? If you have a good mind, it's going to align with goodness, heaven, bless, yes, gratitude, lovingness, right? Plenty. It's going to align with those words. So it's going to use those words with which to think, yes? So if you're using all of these negative expression words, it's because that's who you is, right? And if the person that you were in your presence with is just like you, how they gonna tell you what's going on? Yes? Yes, and it's very odd how the grown people in power have thrown away the dictionary. Without the dictionary, everyone's speaking gibberish. This is why we made language and definitions in the first place. Because everyone was speaking gibberish and we needed to line it up. Yes. So, In the verses of the everywhere, the yes mind reigns. Yes? And you gotta think about it, right? Like the yes mind, the heaven mind, the blessed mind, you're a good person, right? Then of course these words are in your mind, right? Feels good. And I yes it, right? Heaven, heaven.